Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It has been a minute. Literally, I just posted a video yesterday. I'm on a roll. For those of you that have never met me before, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Brannon No D. That's right, there is no D in this name. And if you guys are interested in tech reviews, camera gear, vlogs, hell, you name it, I'll review it. And if that seems to spark your interest, I encourage you, take that first step. Hit my subscribe button, hit the bell, hit all, and I personally will promise you excellent quality and good, honest reviews. Okay? Deal? All right. Let's talk about the Soundcore Trance party box. Now, you did see earlier my big JBL party box, and yeah, it's still on the floor, and we're not going to bring it up here. It just takes up too much damn room. So this little gem is just right in size and sound. And they reached out to me to do you guys an honest review, and I said absolutely. So it's going to be real easy today as usual because I love Soundcore products and they always pack a punch. So let's go ahead and dive in, and I'll go over all the specs, the cool app that runs with this, and everything you need to know. Oh, and by the way, before we even get started in today's review, let's make something very clear. I am not going to sit here and tell you guys Soundcore blows JBL out of the water because that would be nonsense. We are talking about size, folks. Don't go there. But we're talking about size difference. And with a speaker this small compared to a speaker that big, obviously you're going to have way more sound and punch on the JBL. What we are going to focus on today is the affordability of this speaker versus the JBL. And we're also going to talk about the features, because I'm here to tell you this has more features than even the JBL does at that price. All right, in the box, you're going to get your important safety instruction booklet. You don't need it. Come on, how often do we ever read those? But we do, however, read these quick guides, and that is what Soundcore gives you. They give you this nice quick guide, step by step, on what everything does on here. But lucky for you, Brannon is going to tell you that instead of you having to look into the manual. Another nice thing Soundcore always includes is their little brochure, happy on one side, unhappy on the other. And basically, if you're happy, they want you to, tell a friend about their products or recommend them. And if you're unhappy, which is very rare, but if you are, for any reason, you can contact them and they give you a contact number and it's very simple to get a hold of them. And as far as the charger goes, they give you a nice charging brick with the logo of Soundcore on here with a flip out plug. Kind of dig that for sure. I love it when you can fold those away and, wrap up the cord and put it away and you don't get poked by the plug. And that's pretty much it besides the speaker that we're going to bring up right now. So you're going to have your power button, your Bluetooth button, your auxiliary that's for in and out, and I'll explain that in just a second. You're gonna have your forward button, obviously your volume button, up and down, and your play and pause button, which is actually their logo. Kind of cool. At first I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh, duh. Turn this around so you can see the lighting. And you have your lights on or off. Then you can cycle through the options, and then you can also have it off, which is really nice. I know the bling is cool, the lights are awesome, but you guys do realize it does drain the battery, so they give you that option to shut it off. Let's take a look at the back of the unit, and this is rubberized, and the reason that is let's just cut to the chase real quick. This is an IPX7 rating, guys, so that means that this little gem is waterproof. So that's one feature they have over the JBL. You're not dunking the JBL, but you can dunk this. Pretty cool. I really wish they had sent me this in the summertime, because then we could have gone out in the pool and tried it all out and all that good stuff. I mean, really, you're not going to do much with it in the wintertime, although there is jacuzzis out there in the snow, and this would be pretty sweet. All right, so flipping the panel open, this is where you'll have your DC in from the plug. You'll have a USB port. Very cool. So yes, folks, this can charge your phone while you play it. Very nice. Or charge anything for that matter that takes USB. Then you have your auxiliary in and out jack. Plug it into a stereo system or whatever you want. I mean, you don't even have to use your Bluetooth on your phone if you don't want to, but why wouldn't you? All right, on the bottom of the unit, you have 4 rubber feet. So they're really nice. They're very grippy. In fact, when I put this thing on my mat, it tends to crinkle it up when you go to move it because it sticks pretty good. And they also equipped it with a nice little swivel handle, easy to carry around with you. So very nicely done, nice size, not too heavy, nothing like the JBL, of course. Let's go ahead and nerd out for a few and go over the specs. And I just so happen to have my handy dandy notebook. All right, so we are going to compare the two, even though they're not very comparable, if that makes any sense. And this is what I mean. On the Soundcore, you're gonna get 80 watts, and on the JBL, you're gonna get 160 watts, double. Obviously, double the size, double the sound, okay? However, double the size means less battery, and this is where the Soundcore comes into play. You're gonna get 18 hours of playtime on a full charge on the Soundcore versus 12 hours on the JBL. That's 6 extra hours. That could come in handy sometimes, in a pinch. And both of these are gonna have your Bluetooth 5.0, which is gonna be fine for your connectivity and your long range, which you need on a wireless speaker anyway. And lastly, comparing the two is you're going to get the IPX7 that we talked about rating, which is outstanding. You can submerge this to a point, which is nice. However, the JBL has no dust and no water resistance. Now, mind you, it's perfectly fine outside. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I used it all summer long, had no problems whatsoever, although I did not leave it out in the rain if it started raining and things like that. And I did not have to actually put it in the pool or by the pool because there's so much sound coming out of the thing. I left it on the deck. Oh, and one other thing I need to mention is there is no app for the JBL. However, there is a pretty sweet app that I'm going to go over with you guys very soon. All right, let's go ahead and turn the unit on, get it connected to the phone, and I can show you guys the app. So right off the bat, you're gonna hear it come on. Then you should hear it connect if you've paired it correctly. Perfect. So now we are connected. Now, song choices today can vary, but I am gonna do one of my followers a solid because on a past video, they asked me, how does the speaker sound with hip hop? Because I don't play much hip hop. So let's go ahead and play hip hop. Here we go.
Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings are cool. Ain't who you talking to, just know I ain't no regular fool.
Maybe that's why I don't play hip hop. All right, let's turn it up. And by the way, that is without the bass boost. So we're gonna go ahead and push the bass boost. Here we go.
Baby, I can see the summer on you. You see all the bread, and I know it make you wonder, don't you? I ain't surprised at all. See them rise and fall.
All right. So basically, obviously, you've heard it's got great sound. There's no doubt about it. This box right here is going to do you plenty for outside or inside. All right, let's go ahead and cover the app, and that is Soundcore's specialty when it comes to apps. Let me show you. All you need to do is download the Soundcore app. We'll go ahead and click it on there. And we'll go down here to devices. And I already connected my Trance earlier on. So you just hit connect. It'll search and then it will find it. So here are the options you're going to have on their app. Right off the bat, their interface is superb. So basically they have the lights and equalizer for indoors or outdoor and things like that. Let's go over the lighting here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play a song that will be a beat that you guys can understand how the lights work. So let's go ahead and push this one here. Let me turn it down a little bit too as well, because I want you guys to be able to hear what I've got to say as well. All right, once you have your song picked out, we can go ahead and hit the light show. And right now we have it on rainbow. There is party, which is going to change this up to be a party. It's going to flash, and I believe it's going to play to the beat. You have rainbow, which is just going to fade into colors. You have breathe, which it'll pulse, right? And then you have mystery. And I'm not real sure what mystery does. It just kind of does what it wants. Then you have running. So you have quite a few options on here for your light show. And then you have colorful, which is really cool. It's going to show you all the colors. All right, and they also have a button called Light DJ. Let's check that out. Oh, look at that. Let's enter. Oh, so now you're going to be your own DJ. Check this out. I'm going to turn this up a little bit so you guys can see what you can do on this. Okay, ready? You can throw a scratch in there. You can do get ready. And they also have what they call play games. Check this out. And now you can spin it, and it spins the lights. So you'll have a bunch of players here, and then you can play truth or dare. So yes, they obviously have a plethora of options to have fun with this. I mean, and that's what it's all about. You know, you're most likely going to be at a party with a speaker this size, and they just give you options to have fun with it and, you know, connect. Well, guys, that is going to do it for the review today. But before you take off, not so fast, I have a few more things to say because I like to talk. You guys know that. Number one, if you guys have any questions on today's review or any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to drop me a comment down below, and I will most certainly try to get back to you as soon as possible. Now, as far as Brannon recommending you the Soundcore or the JBL, I'm going to tell you they are both outstanding, but for different purposes, okay? Let me tell you guys right off the bat. First and foremost, I am not sponsored or endorsed through JBL or Soundcore, but Soundcore does send me their products, JBL doesn't. And in return, I give you guys the reviews, bada boom, bada ping. That's how it works. So recommending the Soundcore versus the JBL, I would recommend either one. But like I said, for different purposes. At the time of this review, the JBL100 party box is $279.99. So that's a pretty good size and chunk of money, guys. Of course, you're getting a bigger speaker, you're getting a louder speaker, but that's a pretty sizable hit. The Soundcore Trance party box, however, is $149.99. That is $130 difference. That is a big difference. So, like I said, as far as purposes go, if you're just looking for a party box for around the pool, for outside, any place indoors, this is going to do you guys just fine. Now, the JBL, it's got a kick, guys, and I would say that's more of a speaker for outside, not inside. I mean, you can use it inside, but man, does it get loud. This one is versatile. You can use it in or out. So let's close the video out today with a fortune cookie. Oh, you guys that are new didn't know I opened fortune cookies? Oh yeah, you better believe it. I open fortune cookies after each and every video. Why not? Who isn't looking for a good fortune? And today's fortune is... And I'm gonna need my glasses because I can never see. Okay, here we go. An upcoming event will reunite you with old friends. Well, how cool is that? I guess I'm gonna be hanging out with some old friends. Interesting. So much better. Oh my gosh, I love the new year. Fresh fortune cookies, folks. Fresh fortune cookies. Don't forget to like and share the video as it helps my channel grow tremendously. And you guys know, I will be seeing you in my next video.